Okay, for this problem, we are giving the mean and the standard deviation for some, I guess they took measurements of a bunch of objects. And they said that the mean was 19.6 and the standard deviation is 1.8. And they tell you it's normally distributed. So as soon as they say normal, I draw a bell shape. Mean is right smack dab in the middle, so that's mu equals 19.6, and this is the standard deviation that they gave us. They want us to find, if you randomly pick from one of these objects, find the probability that the one you pick is less than 20.1 inches. That's what they want us to find. So 20.1 inches, that's somewhere to the right of 19.6. So they basically, what they want you to do is to find this area, because area, as we learned, corresponds to probability. So they want us to find that area. So how do we do that? I don't know how to find the area under a weird looking curve like that. So I'm going to use some tables that I gave you in your Canvas that you can print out or bring up on your computer. So what we want to do, the table that I gave you is called a standard normal z distribution. So guess what? We got to convert over to z-scores. So we want to convert our 20.1 over to a z-score using that formula that we already learned about. So let's do that. So the score we want to convert is 20.1, the mean is a 19.6, and the standard deviation is a 1.8. And if you do that on your calculator, I believe you get 0.28, all right? So you have 0.28 for a z. So what I usually do is I redraw this. So instead of mean down the middle, I have z equals 0 down the middle. And instead of 20.1, I have z equals 0.28. We still want to find that area to the left. So that's where this table that I gave you comes in handy. So what you do is you go, oh, we have a z of 0.28, which is a positive z. So you're going to take the table and you want to go to the side that says positive z-score. So that's the first thing we want to do. Next, we go, oh, our z is 0.28. So what you do is you look at the first column and it says z, and you want to go down to the column that has a 0.2 because it's 0.28. So you go to that 0.2 row. That's not column, it's the row, okay? But it's not just 0.2, it's 0.28. So then you want to go across to where the 0.2 row intersects with the 0.08 column, because 0.2 plus 0.08 is 0.28. And if you do that, I believe you can see you get 0.6103. So basically that means this area, and the way the table works, 6103. The way the table works, it gives you the area to the left of whatever z-score you looked up. And that's good because in this problem they wanted us to find the probability that it's less than 20.1 inches, which is a z of 0.28. Area to the left is 0.6103. That's the answer. If by chance they had asked for greater than 20.1 inches, you would have done the same thing. You would have converted your z. You would have gotten a 0.28. But in this case, we want this area, the white area to the right. But remember, the way the table works is it gives you the area to the left. But the whole area under that whole curve is 1. So to find this area, you would do 1 minus 0.6103, which I believe 1 minus 0.6103 is 0.3897. So if they had asked for what's the probability it's greater than 20.1 inches, you would have looked up, you would have converted to z, got to 0.28, looked it up, got 0.6103. But you would have had to take one more step if they asked for greater and do 1 minus, because the tables work, and you can tell at the top there's a picture and it shows shaded to the left. If you want the area to the right, you have to do 1 minus. All right, so I hope that helps. That's how to figure out how to use this table to find a probability using a standard normal distribution. I hope that helps.